Hi everyone, Kerryn here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's energy forecast and spiritual insights for Monday the 28th of March through until Sunday the 3rd of April 2021. We're really starting to shift into the season of Aries this week. And as we do, we're actually going to have a new moon in Aries. Now, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and with the new moon, so the new sign of the zodiac with Aries is like that new beginnings, a beginning of a new cycle. A new moon is also new beginnings. You know, it's like we're continuously planting the seeds. We're continuously receiving those intuitive nudges that provide us with a inspired idea. Perhaps you are receiving the intuition that, you know, healthy changes need to be made in your life. Perhaps there are people in your life that are not actually contributing to the, there's the theme here that I'm feeling is like toxicity. What in your life is creating an environment or a sense of toxicity around you? So if that's the foods that you're eating, is it the quality of the water that you're drinking? Is it what you're putting into your body? Is it people, places, or situations around you that are creating that sense of toxicity in your experience? You know, how is your experience? How is your life being affected by toxicity? Perhaps it's social media or the news. Like, can you detox? Can you detox yourself from that? How can you, as we move in, like really using the energy, the fiery energy of Aries in the lead up to this new moon this week? So it is occurring in Melbourne, so in the southern hemisphere, Melbourne time, at 5:24 p.m. on the 1st of April. So we have this period of lead up, right? This week is a time to prepare yourself energetically, spiritually, emotionally for the beginning, the commencing of this new cycle, both metaphorically and astrologically and metaphysically. What is it that you need to do to prepare yourself? You know, what can you clear and cleanse from your heart, your mind, your habits? What is it that you're doing in your day? And each time that you do this thing, you're like, man, I really need to stop this. You know, I really need to, you know, perhaps it's time for me to do X, Y, and Z. And here's the thing. Your body is constantly sending you signals, letting you know what does work for you and what doesn't. Each time that you receive an idea or it's like it is your intuition. And as we're moving into the season of Aries, as we're moving into this new moon, we also have the influence of Jupiter and Neptune. Now, that is really a powerhouse in itself in the lead up to this new moon, in that it is contributing towards the collective awakening. Haven't we all been doing so much of that? And so again, there is this beautiful opportunity of lightness, where your ability to access your higher self, your soul's expression, your connection to source is going to feel much freer and easier. There is just so much incredible light frequency energy that is flowing and streaming to you at all times. So during this new moon, it's your invitation is to open your heart to be more receptive to receiving that light frequency that is coming through for you during this week ahead. We also have the appearance and the influence of Kerryn, the asteroid Kerryn, which is the wounded healer. But I love that there's such a shamanic sense and frequency with the presence of Kerryn. You know, if we think about the shaman, you can go into the underworld, into the outer realms, and really bring to the surface what needs to be healed, what needs to be released. And that's what Kerryn is really offering you with this new moon coming up this week, is the opportunity to really look within. What am I still holding on to? What is the inner child work that I can do? How can I support my inner child? What words of encouragement and love and protection does my inner child need in this moment? When we're doing the shadow work, it's not to deny those aspects of yourself. It's about how can you bring that? And this is coming up. This is coming up with the energies at the moment. How can you bring those aspects of yourself into the light of your beautiful, compassionate heart? Welcome them to your table. I see you, I hear you, I love you anyway. I see you, I hear you, I forgive you for the pain and the suffering that I believe that you've brought into my life. There is also what I'm being shown is there's two pathways, there's two lines, there's two frequency lines available to us in this week ahead. My feeling is that this is available to us at all times, but I'm tuning into the energy. I'm asking for guidance and what it is that you need to know for this week ahead. And so I'm being shown two lines of frequencies, almost like power lines, right? And so here is the lower frequency that you can tap into. And here is the higher frequency that you can tap into. Both are a choice. And that choice is determined by where you are placing your energy, where you are placing your attention. So you have the opportunity to really tap into your heart's wisdom, to really come into that. The energy up here, the frequency up there is so divinely soft and gentle and open and loving. It is absolutely beautiful. And you can be inviting the presence of that frequency into your heart and your life by making that choice. Gratitude, appreciation, acceptance of what you cannot change, letting go of the need to control, letting go of the need to prove that you're right. There is so much love here for you available at all times. But the frequency of it, the intensity of it, the regularity of this incredible energy from source consciousness, from our beautiful angelic friends, your guides, your loved ones in spirit, are surrounding you in this beautiful ball of light encoded frequency of unconditional love, of higher consciousness. And it's also supporting you in taking those next steps into your future direction that is aligned to your soul's journey, your soul's pathway. All right. So much beautiful energy available. So I'm asking, so I have Rebecca Campbell's new cards. They're just beautiful. The Rose Oracle. And it's the feminine frequency that I feel is coming in so strongly at this time. It has been for a long time. But each time you choose to honor the divine feminine within you, we are anchoring that frequency and that light here on the planet at this time. The bud. How beautiful is this? The bud. Potential promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. So this is beautifully aligned to what we're talking about. Each time that you choose love, each time that you honor yourself, look yourself in the mirror every morning and tell yourself a minimum of 20 to 50 times. Look yourself in the eyes and say, I love you. 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 Even if you're resisting that, even if you don't believe it, even if there is that voice in the back of your head that's saying how ridiculous this is and how untrue this is, the invitation is for you to do this each morning. Stand in the mirror, close, look yourself in the eyes, and say those words. And take notice of the response that rises. It rises up from within you to those words. It is a healing balm to your soul, to your heart, to your inner child, and to you. And this is how you are opening up to the divine feminine frequency that is coming through to us all at this time. You're opening your heart to receive that. And this will support you in really aligning yourself, really waking up to, really being open to and seeing your fullest expression, your fullest potential, and align you and attune you to the magic that is available to all of us at this time on the planet. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So if you'd like to place your hand on your heart, activating your heart chakra for theta downloads. I know what it feels like to open my heart to receive. I know it is possible for me to receive the abundance available to me at this time. I know what it feels like to open my heart to the unconditional love of the creator of all that is. I know how and when to access my divine feminine frequency within. I know what it feels like to make choices that are in alignment with the highest good of myself. I know what it feels like to be safe in my feminine power. I know what it feels like to, and I know how to be soft and compassionate. I know what it feels like to release the past. I know it is possible to release the past. I know what it feels like, and I know how to make new dreams and goals for the future. I know what it feels like to be excited about my future. I know what it feels like to receive the unconditional love of all that is. I know what it feels like to make choices aligned to my heart's wisdom. I know what it feels like to hear and receive the intuitive messages of my heart's wisdom. I know what it feels like to be grounded deeply into Mother Earth. I know what it feels like to feel her presence, to see her beauty. My eyes are open to seeing the beauty of this life. I know how to see the magic of this life. I know how to bring the magic into my heart and then share that with those around me. I know what it feels like, and I know it is possible to be the uplifter of my environment. I know how to effortlessly attune myself to the higher frequencies of source consciousness. I know what it feels like to be empowered to make positive choices for myself, and I know what it feels like and how to support others in seeing their best selves, in rising them up. I know what it feels like to make a difference, and I know that it is possible for me to make a difference in this world. And just by being here, just by being myself, I know that I'm making a difference. And I know how to be an inspiration for myself and for others. Say yes to receive. Take a deep breath in. So I hope that these messages serve you well. As always, you are never alone. Your beautiful guardian angels, your angelic friends, your spirit guides, your loved ones in spirit, universal life force, source consciousness, whatever the words. There are beautiful beings of unconditional love that are walking every step of your path with you. You're not doing this alone. And you can do this. Please be kind and gentle to yourself and to others. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Namaste. Blessed be. See you next week.